Hi friends. Do you ever feel like there's just not enough time in the day? That's where I am today. I have a few minutes left out of my lunch hour, and I'm going to try to plant up some seeds in trays. I am really late on this project, but things have just been happening and I just haven't really had the opportunity to do it. It's not so much at this point about starting things early because of the cold. For me, this seed starting is more about trying to grow plants more economically because I have a large space in my backyard that I want to fill. And I want to do that as economically as possible because I will be working on some irrigation projects coming up in the next few videos. I am going to try to convert my front yard sprinkler system into a drip system, and then I want to install some drip in the back here so that watering is not as cumbersome. So today I want to start some things from seed really quickly. I don't think I'll have time to get everything I want to start done, but I want to show you when I started seeds the first time earlier this year. I used trays that I bought at the Dollar Tree, and while those were very economical, I found that when I went to get the plants out, they're all sort of growing together, and it was more difficult to separate them and have a large enough soil block root system to transplant into the ground. So I purchased some trays that I want to plant in to hopefully aid in the transplanting of the seedlings once they're mature enough to go into the ground. But anyway, I will show you all of that, so stay tuned. Okay, here's what I started with. These square trays that I purchased at the Dollar Tree. And they worked fine, but as you can see, because these black-eyed Susans are all very close together, I will have a difficult time in trying to separate them and transplant them into either another container or the ground. I'm not sure which I'm going to do at this point. And then these Cosmos here, they ended up being overly stressed, and I didn't water them, I think, well enough. So the bottoms have dried out quite a bit, and the foliage is just not healthy looking down there. But I do have quite a few buds, and I'm looking forward to seeing these begin to open up. I do want to go ahead and put them either in a larger container or the ground. I just haven't done that yet. And then I still have some coleus I started here that I want to go ahead and pot up in a different container so they can put on some more growth. But these, although I planted them quite densely because the seeds were so tiny, I didn't actually have a very good success rate. I think possibly I started them when it was too cold out here. But anyway, those worked and they were efficient, but I purchased these 72 cell trays that I want to go ahead and utilize at this point, so that once the seedlings come up, I can just pull out the cell and put it right into the ground or into a larger container. So today I'm going to, I think, plant some zinnias. I think that's all I have time to start right now. So we will go with that, but it will show you the overall process, and then from there I just hope to plant more varieties so that I have a good set of plants to go into this vast space in the backyard that I hope to fill up. But my next project will actually be a greenhouse that I hope to put over here in this corner. So I'm going to be working on that as well as the irrigation up front. So I have some time to invest in the growth of some plants. So that's what I intend to do. So here we go. Well, I pre-moistened the soil. I planted the mixed zinnia, I planted pink, and I planted lime, and I also planted black-eyed Susan vine, which I had previously planted all of these varieties except for the mixed zinnia. Here, that's new. I did plant the pink zinnia and the lime zinnia in the trays, the large Dollar Tree trays, and they did actually sprout, but they developed a fungus. So I'm not sure if it was the seed, if it was me, or what the deal was. So I wanted to try again because they did grow very easily. It's just that they did develop a fungus, so I had to throw all of them away. And the black-eyed Susan vine, I did sow that and I had nothing come up, so I wanted to go ahead and try since I had 3 rows left in this tray. So thank you for joining. I will update you all as they begin to put on growth. God bless you all. Have a wonderful day. Thank you for watching.